So good afternoon. I hate to look at the clock. Good afternoon. I'm sitting here and I'm trying to have faith. I don't want to say anything that sounds faithless, but I said I'm dealing with something. But, I'm trying to say what the Bible says. Um, but I had this up on camera, and and it was a sin and about the Holy Spirit. And I think the Lord said, I don't know that I hadn't gave the enemy a way in. So now I'm hurting right here and right here, and I can feel stuff moving. So I'm like, damn, the shit that went from, you know, I don't need that, and it's scary. It's real scary. So my hair's still shaved. It's still shaved. Matter of fact, I have to keep it clean shaven to feel. So that's like almost every day, every other day. Um, the more is the less discomfort it is. But I was praying. I don't know what that is, but I think they do that to everybody. Don't like us. I was an Uber driver, and I picked up this Jamaican, and he was scratching like he had fleas all over his face and stuff. And then this other man, he said he had went to some party, and that's why I said people think it's a joke. It was a white guy, I think. And when I brought him home, he had this beautiful brick home. I was like, what the fuck you going in the street for with people you don't even know? He went somewhere. He was with people he didn't even know in the street. You know what I'm saying? And I could see he looked like some kind of geek ball or something. I could see why people was trying to single him out. I'm not saying it's right what they did. I could see why people would see him as a target. I can see why people would see him as a weak link. That's what they call a social outcast, a weak link or a target, and they start picking on people. But they evil to just do that to somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just pure evil. But um, but I'm like, okay, God, I sin. Can I be forgiven? And because this is scary, But I'm trying to read the Bible. I'm trying to pray. I need to have any money. Um, I haven't gotten what we need. Um, I think um, I just had $80, and I went and I bought some essentials, you know, and I had a bunch of fish in my freezer that my daughter bought, for me, and I cooked the last of that yesterday, and I am hungry. I bought a bunch of peanuts, a bunch of little cans of peanuts. So I'm eating that, and I bought like a bunch of bags of brown rice. So I was gonna cook that with some beans that I had. I got a bunch of beans. I got some flour in there, but I don't feel like making no pancakes or nothing, which I probably could. Um, and I'm gonna do a lot of cooking with what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not sure. Um, and I won't talk about what the parts that I cannot talk about. There are things I feel like I can't say. Because I don't feel like I done said too much. Because nobody cares. People just weirded out. No one cares. They're just weirded out. You know what I'm saying? Um, so now I'm just trying to see if God gonna answer. So I sit here and I pray, but it's like, God, I don't know how to do what you're telling me to do. So now I'm just got my ass in a crack. Let me quit using. I said I'm gonna throw my puss on the table. I don't know if people knew what that meant. It means I'm going to throw my hat in the ring. It means I'm going to see if what would I have done differently if I wouldn't have thought I could be a Christian. Well, I would have knew that appearance is very important. So I would have taken my appearance more into consideration. So when I say I'm gonna throw my pussy on the table, that means I'm gonna take my appearance more into consideration. That's what it means. So and I accidentally lost a few pounds. So I don't know if I'm able to keep it all, but I'm not eating much of that. Like I said, I just had some fruit yesterday and some peanuts, and some fish. The last of the fish my daughter had bought me. Um, I didn't buy any groceries. Yes, I did. I did buy. I bought the fruit. I had $80. I bought the fruit. I bought a bunch of cleaning items for the house and some hygiene items, and some paper products that I needed. Um, and it was all over. It was all over. I say it was all over. But I'm just trying to think about what I could do, and I'm like, I could probably, um, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable about this apartment because it's like this will be the 6th month in about a week. I still haven't found a job. You know what I'm saying? And they give you, well, they give you indefinitely, but you have to meet criteria. You have to be doing something, or you have to have um, an excuse for why you're not doing something. But I don't want to go into detail about this bullshit. It's helped somebody. America has taken a strange twist and shit into all kind of shit. I think they're handling things inappropriately. Even if you want to deem people disabled on some level or incapacitated on some level, or you know, lacking resources on some level, I think in my opinion, they're handling it the wrong way. You're not gonna shortchange the Department of Defense, are you? You're not gonna shortchange the space program, are you? But you're shortchanging the housing program. I think that's, I think that's, um, it's moral, and nobody's going to take a moral stand. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to take a moral stand. So for me, that's moral. They're not addressing the housing program correctly. And what do you do? Well, simple. If you're going to give a subsidy out, whoever qualifies for the subsidy should get the subsidy, and then transition them off within a 5-year period. You mean to tell me that you can't take a 1-year culinary, or a 1-year nursing, a 1-year something, a 2-year teaching certification, a 2-year this, a 2-year that, 3 or 4, 5 years? I think it'll be easy to transition somebody off. That means that the first 4 years you're devoted to some type of education or savings, and that last year would be devoted to home ownership. So when you're transition off of that program, you should be a homeowner. That's what I think. Now, of course, I don't think people should be just put off the street after 5 years. They probably should get some kind of extension with a valid reason. So if you're still in college, you know what I'm saying? That's a valid reason. You know what I'm saying? People, I'm saying some kind of valid reason would allow for an extension of the time period. Um, but I think they're handling the housing crisis correct. But we don't have the units. If we take a walk through the affordable housing community, there are so many units that are vacant. It's unbelievable. If we do that, and there's someone they don't have the units, somebody is really up dropping the ball. But like I said, I think that's more, and nobody's gonna hold America accountable for that. So I did come on to say that I was working on. I was hoping I could make my channel more formal with real content, and not just be on here talking about how much pain I'm in, and all the things that's happening to me. When nobody's curing, everybody just weird it out. So, what I said I was going to do is I wanted to, buy the equipment for that, but I don't have it. I don't have the money, and I was trying to work on, so if I could write a book, I could self-publish it. Well, I'm spiritually, I think I don't want to be evil. God, whatever you're doing, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I know what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And this is a two-way communication. I don't know what I need to say. I don't know what I need to do. So I said I was finna throw together some scandalous smut and try to see what I can come up with as far as that goes. Well, what do you mean? Well, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I don't know if it's gonna be possible because I'm really having an ordeal. But hopefully I can self-publish some garbage quickly. You know what I'm saying? When I say garbage, I'm not talking about eroticism. Um, I'm just talking about something a little scandalous. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Something just a little bit scandalous. But so I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, God, hopefully I can get through this for me and for my family. You know what I'm saying? Hope I can get through this for me and for my family. And that's what I'm working on right now. And I do want to formalize my channel. I said I would put some content up there about my reading hobby and about. Actually, I haven't read a book. I have read. The book has to be deadly though. When I'm going through to actually take some time for me to put that to sit down and read it. I read some books that I thought I had to know what's gonna happen. Um, but I don't read as frequently as I used to. I would probably have a new book once a week, and that's just was the way I did it. It was really a hobby for me. Um, so I said I was gonna read a book, have my own little YouTube book series going on, and then I also said that I would do a Sunday after church, going to out to eat after church because a lot of people go. A lot of people go to mom's house and eat since Sunday dinner with their family. You know, I don't know. I think for the holiday, you know, we would have a large dinner. But and I would go to mom's house when I didn't want to cook. When I first moved on my own, and I didn't have a child, just me. When it was just me, I tell you, I would get my salary. I would go buy bread and lunch meat. I seriously, and Kool-Aid. That was what I would buy: bread, lunch meat, and Kool-Aid. And then, and then I would go to Goodwill, and I would buy clothes. And at that time, everything was a quarter. Literally, everything was a quarter. And I guess I had no fashion sense, but people say you look like $1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? I would launder it and iron it, and I would wear it. And so I didn't have any expenses. It was just me. And if I wanted something to eat, my job, sometimes the night nurse would she'd bring like a lot of fruit, watermelon. Sometimes she'd bring a full meal like barbecue, red beans and rice. And that was just her thing, what she would do. Or sometimes she would order out. She would order these. Sometimes she would bring fried chicken. Sometimes the night nurse was a Mexican, and she would bring avocados and chicken or some Mexican dish. Or sometimes they would order out. And I don't know why. I think they wanted to make it easy to work the night shift together. Or maybe they thought it would be easy to stay awake if we ate instead of laughing and talking. I don't know, but they would like make it into a little get together at night. So I would eat that. Then I would go home and eat a sandwich. Sometimes I would go to mom's house and she is to eat. And sometimes it didn't have to be no Sunday, baby. If mom was cooking some candy yams and some pie roast, it ain't had to be Sunday for me to go over there. But yeah, so most Sundays after church we go out and have to a restaurant. We don't go to mom's house. So you go to mom's house every day. You can go to my house every single day. You go to mom's house every day and eat some rice and gravy and red beans and rice and some sauteed fish and shrimps. It had to be Sunday. But anyway, I said I was gonna make that one of my channel segments. So it'll be a segment on dinner after church, showcase in a restaurant where we were eating. Then I was gonna do a book I was reading. I said I was gonna do something else. Oh, I forgot what I said I was gonna do. I don't remember. But anyway, I don't have the equipment, so I'm trying to get some money. So I'm trying to write this book quickly and self-publish it. But I said I'm not gonna say nothing about it until I'm finished with the book. So I'm about to go and try to work on finishing that, and then I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I've gotten a good bit of it done. It's really silly. It's really silly, but it has a little shock value. It's a little bit of a shock value, and a little bit of a smut value. So I think it's something people will like. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a shock value, a little bit of a smut value. So hopefully people be, and a little bit of a little comedy. Yeah, but people being evil, people are being evil. Talking about don't portray our city as nasty, and that was when I was doing my channel. So you mean to tell me this how my hometown feel about me? Which I don't give a fuck about that motherfucker up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ain't putting shit on my bitch. Did you hear me say I fucking hungry? I ate the last fish my daughter bought me yesterday, and a motherfucker ain't brought me shit. That bitch ain't putting shit on my table. I ain't putting a roof over my head. Ain't putting nothing of food on my table. Putting no clothes on my back. So you think I'm gonna sit up here and give a fuck what you think about me? Don't portray the city as nasty. Ain't no fucked up. Ain't that fucked up? And these bitches doing everything in the motherfucking book. They draining dicks. Yes. Giving 11-year-old girls pregnant and having abortion. Doing everything in the fucking book. But if I do something, they don't want to be portrayed as nasty. What the fuck, I'm nasty, bitch. That's why they closed Starbucks down on Blue Bonnet. It was up in that draining dick. Don't start no shit with me, motherfucker. Start no fucking shit with me, because I'm gonna start talking. I ain't gonna lie. I can't think of too much dirt, but I got a few little tidbits. I can't think of too much dirt, but I got a few little tidbits on their ass. Keep fucking with me. That's why they closed Starbucks down on Blue Bonnet. Fucking down low ass men up in there getting their dick drained. But anyway, let me get out. Let me get out of people business. Let me get out of people business. Get out of people business. I'm going to see if I can get this book finished. You guys, see if I can get this book finished. I need some money. Shit, I'm hungry.